And
Like
being
what?
that I realized I've
What
been
does he
getting
normally
racially
talk
attacked,
about? Yeah.
I'm
I'm trying
kind
to
of like I'm not
remember
getting old in this
off the
Germany.
top of my
Our day
head.
right now is growing.
Yeah.
I
Let
was I
let's
was
let's
let him back
invite the
in,
racist.
but that huh?
Like
The what?
it was weird that he was when I saw the when I saw like promotions for the roast, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, Shane Dawson, okay, makes sense. Well, not Shane Dawson. What's his name? Shane
Gillis.
Gillis. Shane Gillis. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, he's there. I seen some other people. I was like, okay, cool. That they're there. Okay, okay. And then I saw Tony Hinchcliffe, and I was like, why the fuck is this nigga here?
He's not even funny.
He's not even fun. He's not even funny on his own show.
No.
He's not. It's literally like whenever I see clips, it's always of other people being funny and then him just criticizing.
Okay.
Tell me why I'm walking on the side of Skid Row on the dead homies and I'm walking by a female and she start clutching her fucking purse. Like, bitch, you is not fucking stronger than me on the dead homies. Give me that shit. Tell me why I'm walking on the side.
Bitch, you is not stronger than me. Give me that shit. Yeah.
Are you con-
Alright. Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
hey. But I kind of re-injured my shoulder the other day. But how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm chilling.
Good. I miss your dreadlocks still. But I still have a bag of yours from the last time, so I'll just make a wig and just, I don't know, is that a keeper thing to say? Because they're so beautiful. They're like its own entity. I
Yeah.
can't throw them away by heart. Like cut off hair, it's anders than, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, but how you doing? How's your week been?
It's been fine. It's been fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Okay. Yeah, same here. It's cooled down now. Actually, I a bit cold last night, but it's nice since we don't have AC here hardly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
That's
Otherwise,
good.
nothing much going on. Hmm?
That's good. That's good.
That is good.
Yeah.
That is good.
Ah,
So I checked more into your governor lady,
yeah.
and quite frankly, anybody that's ever been in the CIA, I don't trust you right there off the
Yeah.
bat. Because to me, CIA is kind of like, I mean, if you think about it, it's like a gang thing. Once you're in, you're never out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have certain intelligence that only you know about because you were in the field and blah blah. They're gonna always come back on you.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's a choice. It's the day you signed up. That's it. You're in. And so you have that other guy, Bustamante.
Mm-hmm.
With he cut his hair now too, but he has these beautiful curly hair.
Yeah.
Him too. I'm like, boy, you can't trust you. This, I know. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's also a senator. She also is ex-CIA. I forgot her name, but she also came up with some bullshit stuff. But um, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just still think the midterms is going to be a huge thing, and depending on how it's going to swing, that's how it's going to. And then also, especially if before that the economy really takes
Yeah.
an even more severe nosedive, it's not going to be able to sustain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And civil war is a reality. I mean, I don't want to be like. And I'm curious about this White House UFC type of event.
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna bomb. You remember when he did the military parade and it bombed like a bitch?
Yeah.
This shit is gonna bomb the same way, and there might be even even be like shooting. It's just gonna be bad. It's gonna
Yeah.
be bad.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be good because then more people are gonna be. I mean, of his own supporters are gonna be like, bro, you got to fucking go.
Yeah.
So it is what it
What?
is. Either or, he's not gonna. I mean, he might be alive throughout his whole.
Yeah.
but he will not be mentally fit. His dementia is going to get worse and worse and worse. Where they can't hide it anymore. Where they have to 25th amend him because he can't sustain. You can't be walking around, meeting with world leaders and shit,
Yeah.
and you don't know where you're at, And a lot of the things that I think they're just really babying him, giving him wrong information. This whole Iran war thing.
Yep.
And I always find it interesting. So narcissists, in their insecurity and shit like that, but then they still always just have toxic people around them that take advantage of them.
Yeah.
I find it very interesting and quite laughable, actually. He said like, I want weak people around me. I don't want successful people around. I'm like, bro, that shit ain't gonna work out.
Yeah.
I want more successful people around me to boost me up so I can copy, so I can get some of their, whatever you're doing. Some, you know what I'm saying. But it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at it spiritually, he's shaking up the system. He's waking people up to really what the fuck is going on and to start paying more attention and also to become aware of, I'm somebody, self-worth,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Except we're like, stop making these rich people be like they're the worthiest or they're holier than thou.
Yeah.
We're all have worth, no matter in what position you're in. Because you never know. It might be a great, 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 great grandchild that'll invent something amazing that saves the world. How will you know that? And it
Yeah.
was through this passed down legacy from your struggle to this, to this, to this. I mean, you do pass something on to your children, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're their own individuals as well. But then they also have some, attributes combined, mixed DNA of their
Yeah.
parents,
Yeah.
And so, anyway, that's what it is. Otherwise, I just been this week. Well, I've been applying for jobs, obviously.
Mhm.
And your brother fell on his. I don't know how you walk up the steps. Your sister with the braces. We only went to the appointment when she had to go to get things done.
Yeah.
This boy 3 times already. He fucked up his braces. 2 times he did something that disconnected um the brackets where
Yeah.
the metal wire is in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he comes home, mouth all bleeding and shit. Yo, mom, I fell up the steps and I fucked up my mouth. Bro, what the Jesus? Anyway, we went yesterday. Luckily, his teeth didn't get like it was bleeding because the things went up here, the
Yeah.
gums, but no tooth was loose. He's so lucky, bro. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I was like, can you fall in the way that you knock out your wisdom teeth in the back? Because
I don't think
I
that's
don't feel like
possible.
paying for the anesthesia again.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I don't think that's
Yeah.
possible. Wisdom teeth is kind
Yeah,
of
I know
hard.
it's not.
Yeah.
I know it's not. But
They're
I
all
just,
the way back, and they're like securely locked in.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think like I lost 4 teeth. I could use them now in my mouth. The way it's like they're really slick with it. They work them teeth, pull them, remove them, ba ba ba. Um, I don't know. We'll see. Is your wisdom teeth bothering you at any times?
No.
Okay, that's good. Mm. Like I said, they want to pull it out of Nico, but I honestly don't want him to get anesthesia again because the last time it was really intense.
Yeah.
Because he was really like, I had to get mean with him. I said, Nico, you got to pull your shit together now. We've been here 30 minutes and he was just crying and just totally out of it. Because obviously it was a big surgery. They cut his whole gums open, but he had
Yeah.
like 20 stitches in his damn mouth. So I don't want him to get that. So 2 are already crowning. Those are easier to pull out versus the other ones. So I'm still kind of waiting. But the doctor said he has wisdom teeth at 13. So they got to come out. I don't know. Yeah. And I found out also more, by the way, look at us. I found out some more about the basketball because the girl upstairs, she also plays basketball.
Yeah.
And so it's a 10-minute ride. It's real close by. It's actually in your old Beruf. You know the Berufsschule you went to that one time in the beginning when you ride out to Hanstetten?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a gym there apparently, and it's there.
Yeah.
So in September, he will start going. Uh-huh. He's even asking about now. When I told him that when we got off the phone, he was like, okay. He was like, okay, I don't mind. Why not, mama?
Yeah.
And being that I realized I've been getting racially attacked,
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of like, I'm not getting old in this Germany. AfD right now is growing.
Yeah.
And especially in Augsburg. I mean, what is 50% is one of the highest like immigrants in, you know, but to me it's like, I mean, what is an immigrant? I mean, the Turkish, they've been here so long. How can you know, Italians,
Yeah.
I mean, were
At some
immigrants
point.
initially.
At
You
some
had the
point.
Italians, they first brought them in, then they brought in the Turkish, all to build
Yeah.
up the economy.
At
And that's
some.
always the thing. And I'm ready now. I'm ready for the next races. The next races, I will ask him the question. First of all, I'm gonna say whatever he says to me. I'm gonna say, "Halt dein Fresse, du altes Arschloch, ignorante Bullshit." That's what ich sagen werde, which means shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. And then I'm gonna ask him seriously the questions that I always ask: do you use the bathroom? Does doo-doo, brown, smelly doo-doo come out of your butthole when you sit on the toilet to take
Mm-hmm.
a dump? Because the same happens to me. My urine is yellow, especially if I don't drink a lot of water. I need to sleep at night and I need food, okay? I've come out of a female vagina. That's how I came into this world from a man's sperm and the egg. That's how I came. How did you came to be? You know, just think about what you're even saying to
Yeah.
me right now, motherfucker. What are you even talking about? And then I want to know why are you feeding into the elites propaganda to get the immigrants against the German? You know, why are you feeding into that shit?
I think.
Really think about it
Yeah.
right now. So right now, right now, right now, all the immigrants and only Germans left here. Right now, do it. If you could do like this, what's gonna happen to your economy, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Shit, and nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And this is so like be smart about what you take in and what you accept. Yeah, me too. Honestly, I will tell this racist. When I go to my old neighborhood, Lakehausen, I also have kind of racist thoughts because it's all Turkish Laden and all this shit. Okay, all my
Yeah.
German favorite stores are gone. Okay, except for the bakery, the Metzger, the butcher. He makes
Yeah.
good sausage. But anyway, the point I'm trying is like, and then honestly, already like within the first 2 3 minutes of me talking like that, he's already gonna be like, okay, shit, I spoke to the wrong
Yeah.
Negro or mulata, whatever they want to call me, um, and just break it really down. And I don't even want to think about it. And now, you know, because I saw this, and I wish I hadn't watched that content because it put something in my head I don't want in my head. I just been walking around Germany because I grew up here and really I never had racism when I was a small
Yeah.
child. There was only two situations, and the one was the students. I told you when they called me monkey and they apologized.
Yeah.
I really apologized. I even got like a packets of cigarettes out of that jank. Brooks, we love you. You're cool. You know, we were stupid. We were so stupid. We never want to hurt you. You are, you know. So that was good. And then one time a lady got upset at the light. She saw me and she got scared or whatever,
Yeah.
you know. But as it never. And so I walk around not thinking about this,
Mm-hmm.
that this has increased. But now looking back, there was like one time at Kaufland, the way he spoke to me, I didn't even like realize what was really going on because I'm not walking through Germany with this view on me. You know what I'm saying? But I think he must have been a racist because why are you gonna tell me, better clean up that cart? Bro, who the fuck you think you're talking to? I'm a queen. Who the hell are you? You know, now in the back, you know, but me, I have this innocent mind.
Yeah.
I don't follow German politics because I want to live in a bubble,
Yeah.
which, you know, eventually it'll bust. But I just really been thinking about there's been certain interactions where I'm like, wow, this motherfucker, this was me getting disrespected based on my race. And here I'm lucky, go happy, go lucky, go running around and with my little rainbow thinking, not gay rainbow, but just, you know, positive, loving mind. I'm spreading love through the world. And then I get this backlash. So now I'm ready.
Yeah.
Now I'm prepared. I'm prepared. I'm ready. It will happen again. The next time it happens, I've been practicing. I'm gonna break it down to this person in such a way. And you have races that have gotten out of it.
Yeah.
You know, these like what are these those bad boys? No, not bad boys. What were they called? Anyway, that got out of these groups, neo Nazis and all this shit, and we're like, wow, this is like cultish in a way, you
Yeah.
know, and how you get pulled into it, and how your whole like objective like changes, and I'm just like, let it go. And
Yeah.
I'm not trying to convert anybody, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna speak my piece next time. I'm not gonna be so stupid and let them disrespect me like that. Because you need to know, motherfucker,
I think
I
another.
am Aline Eral, okay? Don't fuck with
Yeah.
me. I'm a human being. I'm from planet Earth. I on my Facebook page, I believe in love.
Yeah.
I believe in respecting everybody, and you can do what you desire to do what you love, but don't come with raping kids, raping animals,
Yeah.
war, and none of this shit needs to happen. Okay.
Yeah.
But anything else that you want to do, be who you are. You know, I ain't got a problem with it. I'm gonna be ready next time. I'm gonna break it down.
I think
This can't happen.
another question you should ask is, are you afraid?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like
Or
it's,
not. Not are you afraid? What are you afraid of?
yeah,
Already telling me you are afraid of something. What are you afraid of?
it's not like you're not afraid of immigrants. What you're afraid of is like losing your job, not being able to support your family, not being able to
Yeah,
do certain things because
yeah,
you don't have the funds. Because again, it's not the immigrants that are taking your money, it's these
yeah,
higher corporations that are scheming the system
yeah,
and being allowed to take out loans on the fact that loans on just net worth only,
yeah,
so they're not being
yeah,
taxed at the appropriate rate.
yeah,
So then, yeah,
yeah,
we end up like this.
yeah,
And then they buy the news sections and they tell you all the lies,
yeah,
and it's just like, you know,
yeah.
and it's like all these,
But it's really sick, and I mean, what you're afraid of, it's inevitable.
yeah,
What comes up must come down.
but it's
Just
not.
like the African kings and queen from way past, you know what I'm saying?
No, I
We
think
went up, we come down. Now look, most hated, like I don't even think Africans, most hated group of people is African Americans, which I find really quite amazing how this can even exist, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's because of like it. I don't even think it's really just hate or it's like anything like that. It's just more like they feed into this propaganda of like, oh, these are the people that are hurt or taking things away from you,
Yeah,
but and not realizing, hey, yo, it's not us.
yeah,
You're pointing your anger towards the wrong people.
yeah,
And
yeah.
also like
But it is also that though,
it is
because
also
when they
that
realize, especially
there
like in
are,
America, the Christian nationalists, that by 2045 there'll be more brown and black people or babies
yeah,
born than white babies. So it is also kind of an existential thing.
yeah, but it's
And I
not.
mean, the whites
But
they don't get down like that in the bathroom. Their reproductive is not strong. Like I have 4 kids, bro.
it's
You
not.
understand? So they, yeah,
It's not like it's never the people on the ground. It's not the people that you meet. It's always the heads that are actually the most racist. It's the people at the
yeah,
top that are the most racist. It's never
yeah,
the normal 9 to 5 working guy who's just like trying to
yeah,
make a living. It's never that guy.
yeah,
He's just following that because he believes
yeah,
that's the right path because he's afraid of what the other futures are probably going to be.
yeah,
And he's just living in fear the whole time versus a class group of lower class people being like, hey,
yeah,
we're all fucked by the same person. He doesn't care
yeah,
about you really.
yeah.
Because when it comes, it's
I
not
mean, that's what they are. That's what it's being seen, though.
yeah,
It's very very apparent right now.
yeah.
And I think if the news, especially American news, if they would be more honest, they would report more. But they're afraid of Trump, so they're reporting all this bullshit,
It's not
and
even
they're
they're
not really
afraid of
showing.
Trump. They're controlled by money again. That's the whole problem.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not even Trump at this point. It's just that they're controlled by money. And the people that are
yeah.
that are controlling these news networks are are afraid of
Yeah.
Trump because they're afraid of his regulations.
Or they want Trump because they're Zionists and they just want to keep, you know,
Or that.
oppressing that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know, like
Yeah.
a variety of issues is going on.
Yeah.
Uh, especially like CBS. It's like crazy, bro. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
when you watch 60 Minutes, you always knew you was going to be taken care of. There's going to be some good, in-depth
Not anymore.
information that you would get. And now it's like,
Softball
they don't even, like,
questions
wow.
is softball questions. Like
Yes.
They
And
not
like all this propaganda shit, they've been doing that in Israel for years. That's why you have
yeah
people from Israel that see nothing wrong with killing these, because from the school on, they've been brainwashed to think so lowly of
yeah
these Palestinians and not question anything. And if you grow up and you see everybody's doing that, your parents, everybody's talking like that, you learn it in school, your teacher, your priester, your football club team, everybody. So why would you question that?
yeah
And if you do question it, you're outed out of the group. You're not one of them.
yeah.
And that's like, not a pleasant thing to have. And so
But it's also
that's why a lot of them are not thinking at all about what's going on
yeah.
right now and are cheating for that shit. And I was like, bro, you need to
But
wake the fuck up.
it's also good
You
that
can't move in and then take over, bro.
it's also
Shit.
good that the internet does exist for this fact of like
Yeah,
you get kicked out of
yeah,
one community and you get like you go online and you might find another community that's more
yeah,
accepting of people because they're people and not just because of where you come from.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, but now with the
I
well,
mean,
now I'm
it's
not
there's also
Semitic because
negatives.
I'm pro people. I'm just pro for the people, but I'm just against all this killing stuff. I don't know why that's so necessary.
Yeah,
I don't know why I have to train a dog to rape your prisoners. Like I don't even know what the fuck that is. That's so sick. I mean, even for the dog, isn't that like animal abuse
I
to
feel like it
force a dog
is.
to have sex with a human being? Like, how does that even work? Who comes up with that shit?
I don't
That's
know.
some sick, perverted shit. You know that?
Yeah,
I mean, bestiality, fine, but no, because the animal can't talk out his mouth and say, "Yeah, I want to have." You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah,
don't think it's. I think it's not. I think it's bad. I don't think it's a good thing.
yeah,
It's horrible.
yeah,
So anyway, it is what it is. I non-religious prayers. I've been going again in my forest early in the morning, and it's very nice. Making connection with the earth,
yeah,
pulling down all the love and the power from the universe. It's very amazing, actually. Um, and blessing this planet so we can make it through this through this phase that we're going through right now. Jesus Christ. And then they got potential alien disclosure, which we already know what's going on with that shit. So I'm just like, come on, people, let's just chill a little bit. You can't keep up with that. It's too stressing. It's too stressing,
yeah,
Alter.
yeah,
Just chill a little bit. Millionaires, chill a little bit. You ain't dying from sharing your wealth with some people that are less fortunate. You know what I'm saying? Pay your
yeah. But
damn taxes.
they don't see
We
it as
need a
that.
break. We're having a massive burnout. A
Yeah.
burnout from the bullshittery. That's what it
I
is.
think we are having a generational burnout. Like it is generational. Like everyone's like
And I catch a break.
most people in my generation are just like, yeah, we're just tired, man.
Of course you're tired.
I'm just like I'm
And I mean,
working
the last time
and
we
I'm
had
just
decent
tired.
gas prices, that was before the 2000s.
Yeah.
But then once, okay, then it was Bush, then 9/11, and that shit was just after that crazy as hell. Ever
Yeah.
since then, it was just hard, always hard struggle. And yeah, we all need a break. And why
Yeah.
not out the goodness of your heart? Let us take a break. Fuck that shit, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We're not trying to, it just makes more sense in this way.
They say, "Oh, universal basic income is not possible." I'm like, "It is completely possible. We could do it.
Hell yeah.
We could give everyone
You're doing it here?
you can give everyone $1,000 a month
Yeah.
just without
Or let's say at least like if you put the programs in place, especially with therapy, mental health and all,
yeah.
because a sick crowd is easier to control than someone that's healthy. You can't take a healthy human being. I mean, we all have a shadow side. We all need to continuously balance ourselves out,
Well,
right?
they've
But you can't take a healthy individual and do that shit to them that you're doing to us.
yeah.
You cannot.
They're
And yeah, I can stand up and 10 people can stand up, but we need at least 50, 100, 250. We need 1 million people worldwide to stand up and believe this shit got to stop now.
yeah. I mean, the other
You
problem
know,
is there's people there's leftists and then there's liberals. And liberals are technically on the left, but they're more
yeah,
center. But they're like this weird center where it's like they don't see it's like, "Oh, let's get back to the status quo where we're still paying Israel, but we just don't talk about that we're paying Israel." And it's this like, dog, you just trying to get back to bait like ground zero where it's like it wasn't good then. It also wasn't
yeah,
good then.
yeah,
Like we had
yeah,
the housing crisis in 2008 during the
yeah,
status quo, your technical status quo.
Yeah.
It didn't
Yeah.
fix nothing. The status quo doesn't fix
What?
nothing.
That's what that was all predatory loans, taking advantage of us, making it like so people don't pay so much attention to that. That was the Iraq War and where are the weapons of mass destruction and everything was just going down. I mean, that's Obama had to in his first year bail out the banks, bail
Yeah.
out the automotive industry, all this shit because shit was going haywire. And
And we're back at
yeah,
it again. We're back at it.
and like I said, at least for like 5 years, focus on one city, one state, support that state in all the ways that it needs to be supported. As a billionaire, you can do that.
You could do that.
And then see how it flourishes. And also, once you overcome your fear of loss and holding on to the shit that you have to eventually let go of anyway, because you will die,
No,
motherfucker. Your body will die. You will find how good it actually feels to do
this is
real.
one of those things where government has
Well,
to do it.
yeah,
Government
but
has to be
with
the
your
one
money. Of
to
course,
tax
government
them.
has to do it. Of course, but from the tax money
Yeah.
that they're not wanting to pay.
It's like, and
And also,
also,
like, how are you like you're like an anti-Muslim, but yet, like, especially these national Christians, okay,
yeah,
Christian national. You want to restrict a woman's right for anything. You don't see women. You're just like the Muslims you hate. You are just
yeah,
like a motherfucker. You are just like them. You do not like. Where is like, you don't support women. You don't want them to have
yeah.
abortions. Even if they get raped, they need to have the baby. You want to even now have teen women get pregnant? Like Erica Perk, have them babies, even you can't afford them. Bro, I have babies
Yeah.
and I couldn't afford them, okay?
It's not a
It's not
fun
pleasant.
time.
Even now, I still have guilt, okay? You say
Yeah,
what?
it's not a fun time.
No, it's not a fun time.
It's not.
And I mean, I was
Actually, a
mentally,
lot
I
more
had mental health
stressful.
issues, everything. Now I'm looking back, I'm like, okay, I'm really lucky because I have no family. My mom lives, but she bad mouths me to everybody, so I have nobody. I would be totally alone. It would just be me and you, and I would bother the fucking life out of you because I would be attached to you in some crazy way, or whatever, or you
Yeah,
would saying. So I don't mind. I have the kids. Everything kind of worked out in the way. Alles good, okay? Y'all not
but
criminals.
you
I
had
was
to
able
leave the
to do my
country
thing.
in order for it to work out.
That's right. It was never going to work
It was never
in
going to work
America.
in the U.S. It was never going to
Never,
work. That system was never
never,
going to work.
never, never,
Like, there's no
never.
way.
That's why I'm so thankful to Germany, and I think that's why I always so quickly get everything when I ask for money. Well, I don't, but every time I do this, people
Yeah,
report horror stories, but I'm always there, always thankful because thank you. All this healing shit that I've done, none of that shit would have been possible. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And do I think Germany gives too much to its people? Hell fucking yeah. But in my case, it worked out. And if you have
But
kids and you're doing your thing,
I think it's a thing of like not taxing their companies enough. I think
Who?
it's a
In Germany?
Yeah, I think Germany doesn't tax. Well, not the companies itself, but also like the millionaires and billionaires, because they kind of got rid of the rich tax, which
Yeah.
then affected this Like that's the problem in Germany right now. It's like, oh yeah, we got rid of this rich tax, so now
Yeah.
now everyone's getting taxed equally. But now the problem is the middle class is being taxed out of oblivion because
Yeah.
we're not taxing the rich people enough.
Yeah. And that to me just has never made sense. I mean, how rich you want to be? I mean, even as millionaire, I mean, in this day and time, just to be a millionaire to me is like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're rich, but
Yeah,
you're just at the upper, like, because millionaire, that can be gone. That's 2 yachts, basically.
yeah,
I mean, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's not that much of a flex. Now, multimillionaire, then you can talk, and then you have the billionaires, and then Elon Musk. I don't know how he's going to be a trillionaire. I have no clue. But I mean, once you get that title, let it go. Nothing's
Also,
gonna.
the funny thing is they're not even like trillionaire in like actual dollar amount. They're just trillionaire in like net worth. So basically the things
Yeah,
that they own make them richer.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like, and then they're able to take like low interest loans on the fact that they
Yeah,
are that they have those
yeah,
assets.
yeah,
And it's
yeah,
just like, and then they don't get taxed on the loans. They don't get taxed on those loans. Remember that?
yeah,
They don't get those loans aren't taxed.
yeah,
So
yeah,
basically he's like, I don't make any income. I don't have any income. But then takes a loan out for $100 million
Yeah.
easily
Yeah.
on like
Yeah.
10% interest, and I'm like, well, that's crazy.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Now we just have a bunch of
Yeah. It is what it is. And like I say, until they learn that it's I don't know what they have to learn.
I think it's
Probably we have
also
to learn. We have to stop being like this is I said this before. Even as a young person, as a teenager, when I hear, well, you can't do nothing about it. That's the worst thing you can say. You can't do
I
nothing
think
about it because there's
yeah,
always something you can do about it. You just maybe don't know yet what it is, but
yeah,
the opportunities are always there, and you should never close the door already. Leave that
yeah.
fucking door open.
I
There's
think it's
something I can do. I don't
also
know what it is, but I will do it. When the time comes, I will know what to do, and I will do it, and it will make a
yeah.
difference.
I think
Mm,
also, especially during like the Reagan era, they
mm-hmm.
decided to try and make the government seem incompetent by
Yeah,
like basically like selling like a lot of public infrastructure, like
yeah,
postal services.
yeah.
They crazily defunded postal services, crazily defunded
Mm-hmm,
the railroads, crazily
mm-hmm,
defunded like public transportation and things like that,
mm-hmm,
in order to make it seem like, yeah, the government can't do anything. But
mm-hmm.
the years before that, we had a good running train system.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the American train. Like we had one of
yeah,
the best train systems. We had uh some of the best roads and highways. And it's because
yeah,
literally they just defunded the shit out of it, made people think,
yeah.
yeah, the government can't do anything. So then people stopped
Also, I
voting,
think Reagan started this whole thing, the welfare queens, basically, right? This terminology
basically.
that, yeah,
So like all like so they make the thing they're trying to make the mass public think that the government is completely incompetent when
yeah,
that's completely false. They can do
yeah,
more. They're just not doing
yeah,
it.
yes, yes,
Like the
yeah,
government could easily revamp the Amtrak and make it 10 times better and give us bullet trains and things like that. They could easily give us better highways and public transportation. Like
mm-hmm.
they could easily do it. It's just
If
that
they can easily send like, what was it, 40 billion to Argentina or
some
million? Um,
I think it was 40
I
billion.
thought it was
Or not.
to
Yeah,
Argentina.
40
It wasn't
billion
million.
probably.
Whatever.
It was probably billion.
But if they can do that, why can't they? Which that's the whole thing.
Again,
It's messed up.
I don't know.
It's
They
messed up.
claim and then they claim to be America first.
They're not.
And it's like, wait, how is anything of this helping Americans?
Anytime Trump would say we're doing great, he was talking about him and his millionaire buddy. He wasn't talking about America.
He was talking about him, his millionaire buddies, and the
Yeah,
economy.
exactly.
And the
Exactly.
economy's only afloat because, again, his millionaire buddies or billionaire buddies,
Yeah.
whatever.
And the other thing is too, you know how to. I mean, the Republicans got their wish because that's for years. There was, like I said, it's a government overreach, and now they're getting it, and they're going to see how much it's going to fail. They're going to see.
No,
Like,
the thing
forget
was,
the politicians, but the
mom,
people will hopefully finally realize that this type of thinking, just like the trickle down economics, it's not a thing.
no, mom. In 2016, they wanted less government insight. Republicans wanted
Yes,
less government.
yes,
They wanted
exactly. Well, this is what they're getting now.
no. Now they're getting more. Now they're
Well,
getting
but
ice in
with Dodge,
airports.
though,
They're getting
Dodge was like
ice
breaking
at
down
voting
everything.
ballots. They're getting government, like federal government agents in locations, in public locations, for no
Okay, but
reason.
that's a different thing. This is about controlling the votes and creating mayhem when the votes come.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like all these federal people that were fired in the
Oh
beginning
yeah.
when Elon was doing the Dodge thing. Nurses is not a thing no more to be nurses. The school. I mean, she said it. I'm here to deconstruct the Department of Education, the social systems. The Medicaid. Even Social Security. I mean, he hasn't touched that yet. But all this shit. This
He's
is what they've been talking, and now they're finally getting it, and
and then he
this is what I'm talking about. Not ICE agents at the polling thing. That's
yeah,
not. That's a whole nother thing. They're doing
yeah,
that to scare the people. That's why they keep at it in this way, so nobody
yeah,
wants to come out. And they're probably gonna. This is what they're gonna do. Any American that comes to vote that is Hispanic, they're gonna arrest. and deport.
Probably.
So this is how they're going to reduce all those. You know what I'm saying? Because who
Yeah.
wants to? You know what I'm saying? And then get rid of mail-in voting, or
Yeah.
whatever they have to do. Um, so that's a separate situation. But taking all these social systems away from the people, SNAP,
Mhm.
uh, even the international. I mean, why is
He-
Ebola on the rise right now?
yeah.
Why is Ebola on the rise? Because they cut that shit off. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. They just want no social systems
You know
because
what's
them
even
all are rich
you know what's even
Republicans, so they don't need
funnier?
to worry about no one.
But you
So
know
what?
what's even funnier? Most of the people
What?
that are on Snap are MAGA.
I know, I know, I
I'm like,
know.
so you just
And DEI is
don't.
like that's white. I mean, men too. They say now. I read this thing that the colleges is backfiring because the men don't have the level of
Yes,
without DEI. White men can't get even into college because they're not on that
smart
level to
enough.
get into college education wise. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? And so all this shit. That's what I'm saying. Okay, now you learned. Social systems is not a bad thing. It actually really helps. Okay.
Yeah.
The social systems is not the thing that's destroying your country.
It's
It will
the
strengthen it.
it's the people that
And
are
if you
getting
have a
taxed.
healthy, any country with a healthy, happy, nice, plump middle class is a happy country.
And I think most
Because
people
most of
just
the people, we don't want to be, I mean, I do want to
yeah.
be a billionaire.
But
However, for my own philanthropic reasons,
yeah.
okay, but I'm fine with a regular ass mother blood clot life.
I think
Go on vacation once a year, have like a
yeah.
couple of $1,000 in the back thing. That's all that people want. And if
That's
you
what
give it
most
to them,
people
they'd be
want.
cool.
Most people just
Keep the
want
middle class healthy, plump, and nice and healthy. There's
and
the people you focus on, and your country will be fine.
yeah.
Because you will always have people that just want to have the extreme experience of being bums and being alcoholics and being out there in the streets and stuff like that. Yeah, you guys gonna have that. Fine, it's your right. You
Yeah.
want to be a bum, be a bum.
But there's
But
also
like
ways
for
to like
California to have this homeless situations
yeah.
when it used to be third largest, fourth, fifth largest GDP in the world for one state. How do you have homeless people? Tell me motherfucking how you have that shit.
Again,
Tell me motherfucking how do you have that?
Gavin
I don't care,
Newsom.
Kim Kardashian, all you fucking wealthy ass motherfuckers that live out there in that California, you need to fucking stop playing around,
Gavin
okay?
Newsom.
This shit. I said it to the girls the other day. They was cracking up. I said, because Imanchi was like, but I want my life. I said, we need to stop fucking around. We need to stop. Y'all need to stop fucking around and get real with it. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I just had to. Nobody wants to hear. Do some action. Shut the fuck up. Do some action. Well, why is there homeless people? I mean, I know why there's homeless people because I was homeless for a long time.
Yeah.
It's mental health. But you need to start like whoever has the control needs not control in this way. I say it wrong. Get your head into the game. Stop this shit. That shit ain't right.
Again,
Oh, come here and then
I'll
you're on this role place and all these homeless people there and they're raping and doing all this shit.
I'll say
No,
this
come on
again.
now.
It's literally just Gavin Newsom. Just
Oh yeah. Well, now that I know he's a nepo baby, he's totally done.
oh, he's
He
been
should
done
never
for
be
me.
anything more than well, not. He shouldn't even be a senator. Just stay on the governor lane. You don't
Yeah,
need
he
to come
doesn't
up.
even need to be governor no more. He needs to be out of politics. He's literally just doing this for power chase, a power grab. Don't give a damn about him anymore. He hasn't done anything for California as a governor. The only thing he has done was the whole, yeah, we're gonna redistrict now. That's the only thing he's done in his tenure as governor. That's the only thing
And
that's
he
been
had
like,
cool ass.
okay,
He had the cool ass tweets or X's though. X. You know when
yeah,
he
but
was.
that has nothing to do with your ability to govern.
Okay, but it was entertaining. True, but it was entertaining.
It was
But true.
entertaining, but is nothing with your
And it
ability to
wasn't even
govern.
him. It was just yeah. You're right.
Like if
Mm-hmm.
you're a governor, govern, fix things.
Yeah.
Don't just be
Yes.
like, oh, we're at the
Like,
status
look at
quo.
Mamdani. He's not even a governor. He's a mayor. Look at what he's
and
been
he's doing
already.
more than him.
Exactly. Yeah.
He got the
And
free child care.
that is that old style Democrat, slithery, nasty, snaky, like Nancy Pelosi and all them like sneaking around, getting still this APAC money, We don't want y'all. I mean,
No.
I'm in Germany now. If they get rid of birthright citizenship, I'm not even. But we don't want that shit anymore. Y'all can go too. Republicans, MAGA, go. You all like that? Go.
I do
It's
not
not a
care
thing.
for any of these
Mm-mm.
liberal
No, me neither.
fucking bullshit.
And it's very sad that your governor is fucking around like that.
Yeah.
Very sad. And that's why I'm thinking you got to be careful because there are people. I hate to
And
say
she
it, but there
was
are people with
the
guns,
problem is she was
and
the
there are
only
people
real
that are not
option.
afraid to use guns. And I'm telling you right now, there are already people making plans.
The problem is that she was the
All these
only real option.
ex-military people that you're not feeding. Hey, do you
Yeah.
see that with that one report? Bro, get out of here, man. Taking their therapists away. Are you
Yeah.
crazy? You want to die. You want to
You
die.
want to die.
You want somebody to come after you,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, it's insane. But like I say, they just need to see it. Now you know it.
Yeah.
It's like with your kid, you know. You see your kid, right? And you know your kid is you've been down that road. So you see your kid going down that road and you're just like, should I say something to him? Or should he just learn out of his own?
Yeah.
Not that this happened to any with you, but this is a potential situation that can happen. And then you just let your kid figure it out on their own.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know, you gotta let people do that thing. It's sad that people have to suffer in the meantime, but it is what it is. You know,
I mean,
kind of don't know.
we were trying to course correct. We've been trying to, like, the younger
That's not
generation,
good.
like Gen Z has been trying, but it's hard. It's hard when there's so many old people that are just being bad.
Yeah.
And they have
Yeah.
money, and they have the money, and technically, if they had the money, they had the power, and we just kind of
And
have
also,
us.
not just the money, when they control like media,
Yeah,
that's very dangerous.
yeah,
That's very dangerous.
they control all
And
the
I
media.
believe
That
the reason they don't want all this healthcare, mental health going on is it's easier to control. If you control the mind of a
Yeah.
person, boom.
it's easier to have
Like
wage
you can
slaves.
control the body, but if your mind is free, it's not. It's you're not flexing on me. But this is why they want not just dumb people, but traumatized people because they're
Yeah,
easier to control. They're easier to be lied to. They're more willing to accept bullshit because that's what they've gotten all their life.
yeah,
And yeah, no, it is what it is.
yeah.
Yeah. But let's talk about something else. I said the last time, Knicks, I wanted to talk about that. I don't know that much about basketball, but I
Mhm.
know that this team has not won anything for a long blood clot time.
Yes, they haven't won.
Right.
They haven't won the championship since 1964, I think.
Oh my gosh. Whoa, that's a long time.
Yeah,
That's more longer than I'm alive, bro.
yeah,
I'm 75. That
Yeah.
is crazy.
yeah. They also
Oh.
haven't been back to the finals since 1999.
So
This
happy
is
for
their
you, Knicks.
this is their first time in the finals since 1999.
Damn.
Yeah,
Since we were born. That's crazy.
yeah.
That's
Let's-
crazy.
It's been about 27 years.
That's
Since-
crazy.
Yeah,
But then that's nice. That's a good feel for them. I'm happy for them.
yeah. I don't know if they're
Yeah.
gonna win.
Didn't Jay-Z used to own the Knicks part?
No, he owned the Nets,
The Nets. Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
and that's because they moved to Brooklyn.
And then the next thing, what the hell is up with Jay-Z?
I don't know, man. I don't know. He's late to a diss battle that everyone forgot about. Just no one. I don't care.
Thank God he fixed his hair though. Thank God.
I mean, I saw the video. I saw it pop up on my feed. I was like, all right, cool, dog. I guess. Late as a bitch.
You know, it's just like,
You're like
you know me.
you're later than Drake, and I'm
I'm
surprised.
51. I'm now 51. Okay. When you're 50, it's nice to know your place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I also think I'm always been I can never be a person that works one job. I was never going to be make my Ausbildung, make my apprenticeship as medical assistant, and that's what I'm going to do for the rest of my. I cannot. I will die of boredom.
Yeah.
I like to switch it up. And if you got like fuck you money the way Jay-Z has,
Yeah.
he doesn't have to be doing that no more.
No.
You used to be on point and shit, but right now I think you just should shut the fuck up a little bit, Jay-Z.
I thought he said he retired, so that's
He's
crazy.
retired twice already. He's retired before the 441. He's retired before the Black album, and he retired before the White album. All them albums, he was already retired, and he keeps coming back. But now you really should just stay retired because
Yeah.
you're looking a little bit like what's his name? Will Smith.
Yeah.
And then I watched this clip. This guy, a short on YouTube, and he goes to these concerts with the people that he grew up with in his youth
Yeah.
that are now like Genuine performing, Bobby Brown performing, and it's just. I mean, if you can still do it, like Shaka Khan, she's fine. She's what, close to 80,
Yeah.
but she has this presence that she's still, Bobby Brown, please. I mean, I understand you're going to do your show and all this, not a problem. But that's kind of like with Jay Z. Jay Z, you ain't in the game no more. You got to be in your 30s to be in the game, in the rap game, or not.
Uh,
Between 30 and 40, I would say.
I
Is you
mean,
because
J.
then you have
Cole's
also life
almost 50.
experience. You what?
J. Cole's almost 50.
No, J. Cole 40.
He pushing 50.
He is not pushed. J. Cole is not pushing 50. Trust me, because I have a crush on him, and I would know about that. Because then I would move to North Carolina immediately and try to holler at him. Can you look it up? Okay.
He 41. Nah.
Thank you. Thank you.
41.
Even that, I was like, 11 years. Okay, J. Cole. But then he's been with his girl for like 50 million years, so I can't even.
Yeah.
Anyway, my fantasy, you know me. And but yeah, it's not the hip hop game. It's not an old man's game. I mean, even Andre understood it.
I mean, Kendrick's
And
38.
he is one of the greatest, Andre 3000, one of the greatest rappers alive to me,
Yeah. Well, now he just does
Uh,
flutes.
even he understood, okay, I got to switch up my flow.
And, now,
And he just made an instrumental hip hop album, which is fine.
now he just does flutes. He just does flute stuff.
But it's fine. Okay,
People are just
fine.
like, people just see him around LA. I think that's the funniest thing about Andre 3000. They just see him around LA playing flutes. They're like, that's Andre 3000. It's like, nigga, what you doing here?
Because he's like,
I'm just getting a taco.
He said no to extreme fame. He said no to extreme fame.
Yeah, he really
I'm getting
did.
goosebumps right now. Because, oh, wow. He said no to extreme fame, and he's just doing his thing and enjoying his life. And that's what I'm saying. If you got fun, why you need to be stressing to have fame? Nobody cares. Jay-Z, nobody cares about you. Stop with your crazy wife that every 2 years comes out with a world tour. Nobody cares about that shit no more. You kids, I mean, I don't know. Just, it's done. This old shit, we're not going to admire you. But some people still are in that old flow. But this shit got to stop, okay? And you had your time and you did your things and you fucked around with Diddy and blah, 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 blah. Who knows what happened to Aaliyah? Who knows what happened to Prince?
Damn, I forgot.
What?
Future's 42.
What, Prince? Future's 42 already?
Yeah. I forgot he blew
well,
up.
I don't like Future. I don't like rich dads that don't care of their kids. I don't like that shit.
I forgot
okay? Wow.
He blew up like in his 30s. That's right.
This is what I'm saying.
He blew up in his 30s.
It's 30s to 40s. I mean, you can still 40, 41, 45.
Future's just a weird one about that. Because everybody else kind of was like J. Cole blew up mid-20s, late 20s.
Yes.
Usually it's mid to late 20s you blow up. Then you can keep going 35, 40 you start, and then that's when you start slowing it down. 40 you start slowing it down.
But even like J. Cole, if with 50, because his career, his artistry is in a way that even at 50, he can still come up with an album and be cool. But what Jay-Z is doing, he's doing something else. He's deflecting.
Oh, yeah.
He's manipulating.
Yeah,
he's not trying to do artistry. He's manipulating, he's deflecting. And right now, boy, you're not even that big to be. I mean, if Future wants to add something to it, any of the people, nobody was talking about you, Jay-Z. Nobody. Big Spokes, Kendrick, he never once. Did he say his name once? Did Kendrick say anything about Jay-Z?
Kendrick didn't really say anything about Jay-Z. I think.
He said what?
I think it was
so what
Kanye.
Are you doing, bro?
Kanye said something
you
about Jay-Z.
Clout, baby, you should be old enough to know clout ain't shit. That's for young people. Dude, clout is your own universe that you created. That's my clout, is me. I don't need nobody else to be clouting me. I love it, finally. I walk through the streets, no more. I don't give a fuck, I love myself. Nigga, I don't want you. You say you love me, but you treat me like shit. Fuck you, nigga. I love myself now. I don't need this no more. You know, you should be on your own.
Man,
Go ahead, sorry.
I really thought Lil Wayne was older. I really thought Lil Wayne was pushing 50. He's 43.
No, I knew he was, but yeah, he's.
It feels like he's been around for a long time.
What is that's the sipping on some scissor and the drugs and the weed. That's the drug.
But still,
And
43.
that scissor flip. I mean, he almost died a couple of times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
But yeah, I don't get it. I mean,
I don't get it either.
Drake did say something. I know Kanye said something about Jay-Z.
Yeah, but this has been long ongoing.
Yeah,
But
but
you
that was
got to
like
be above that shit.
2
So
years ago.
Drake,
It was also 2
Drake who
years
can't
ago.
take the L. Drake who can't take the L.
Drake
That's
who
what
can't
you
take it.
Drake that can't take the L. Who gives a fuck about this nigga anymore?
Yeah.
Unless his fans that still care. Okay, so Drake. Okay, and then Kanye, who we know has a mental disorder. So
Yeah.
which is not a problem.
And then
I
you
mean,
also
I
had
also
it.
have
You
mental
could have
disorders.
said
We all
something
have,
2-3 years ago.
But the point is, that's who you're gonna respond to.
Yeah, you
You
could have
don't
said.
respond to crazy because that makes you also crazy.
Well, he's back on his pills now. He's back on his medication.
Kanye,
Yeah,
I don't care what you.
he's back
I
on.
saw the other day
He
him and his wife.
apologized.
They went to the movies. They went to the movies to watch the Michael Jackson shit. His wife,
Of course he did. Of course.
huh?
He did.
Yeah,
Of course he
to
did.
the regular movie. His wife wore something. It was basically a onesie suit with the
Mhm.
legs and everything. The back
Yeah.
was out, and then the straps went like this and covered basically just her nipples. She has nice boobs, so her boobies was hanging out like this.
Yeah.
And you know she was uncomfortable because she walked in like this. She was holding herself. But he's mad. That's why I don't care what kind of man. That's
I mean, he
Kanye,
didn't
you
say.
went too far. Kanye, I don't care what kind of mental health disorder you have. You should know better not to come up with a song that says Heil Hitler. Come on. There's
I
no
mean,
mental illness in the world. If you're that
I
far gone,
didn't.
then you need to be in an institution. You need to be hospitalized, okay?
I didn't say.
As a black man, to say Hitler was cool and all the shit he was doing, that cannot be mental health.
I didn't say anyone accepted his apology.
Also, thank God, because I
I
didn't even,
I
I
don't
read
think
it. I was
anyone.
like, oh, your girlfriend wrote that for you. He didn't have no mind to say these things that he was saying. He had like a therapist write that shit for him.
I didn't say anyone accepted it. I'm just saying he did apologize. He said sorry.
I don't care.
I don't think it's enough to say to do anything
Just
else.
like I don't care about Kevin Hart no more. And let's bring it to this little nasty little short little fucking piece of crap.
Yeah.
There's no way in this world that you're gonna have anybody making a George Floyd joke on that fucking stage. When you are the producer of it,
Mhm.
I'm angry. Even I was almost gonna cancel Netflix too. You knew, you approved of these jokes, and you thought, bro, you was doing something on a whole nother level. This is humiliation. This is this elite bullshit going on. In the current climate, when they just take away the voting rights of, the Voting Rights Act,
Yeah.
you're gonna think it's a good idea to have some white racist crack a joke about George Floyd? Seriously?
Yeah.
That was your idea of having a good. I was gonna
let's
let him
invite
back
the
in,
racist.
but that, huh?
Like
The
it
what?
was weird that he was when I saw like promotions for the roast, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, Shane Dawson, okay, makes sense. Well, not Shane Dawson, what's his name? Shane Gillis.
Gillis.
Shane Gillis. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, he's there. I seen some other people. I was like, okay, cool, that they're there. Okay, okay. And then I saw Tony Hinchcliffe and I was like, why the fuck is this nigga here?
He's not even funny.
He's not even fun. He's not even funny on his own show.
No.
He's not. It's literally like whenever I see clips, it's always of other people being funny and then him just criticizing
Mm-hmm.
and being kind of
And you
gay.
could tell the glee. He was just wanting to say this racist shit. Boy, go look in your goddamn mirror in the bathroom and say this shit. Don't fucking say this shit out loud.
Even Shane
And
Gillis
then,
doesn't.
but then when Charlie Kirk was mentioned, everybody got a little upset. There was some
Yeah.
people that was upset about that. So the white, racist, gun supporting, whatever you want to call them,
Yeah.
that's a problem. But black folk is not a problem.
Yeah.
And that was just so bad. I don't know what he was thinking in his goddamn head. And then to come on the breakfast show, Breakfast Club, and explain that shit. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm cussing again. But that's insulting.
Yeah.
And I'm not, I mean, yeah, I'm biracial. I don't okay, because when I look at myself, I don't see much white.
Yeah.
But that was really a mess.
Yeah.
That was sad. That makes me never want to hear anything again of this small ass. And that's the whole thing. You got fuck your money. Invest your money right. Don't humiliate yourself for fame.
Yeah.
Bro, like a drug, fame. What are we talking about? That's sad, really sad, really sad.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So this is how it's going to be now. We're going to hate folk
Yeah.
again when we're already hating ourselves so much for who knows what years of the slavery, the torture. All no, we need upliftment. All people matter. Black people, white people, all
Yeah.
people. And the least people that have the least of the least deserve the most of the most. And once you get that into your noggin, you're gonna start living differently.
Yeah.
Okay? Unless, of course, you're a child rapist, then you don't deserve anything. You deserve to have your penis cut off. But that's another thing.
Yeah.
But it's definitely bro, crazy out there. It's crazy. Yeah, so the least deserve the most, and there was something I wanted to add to that, but I forgot. Yeah, this racist shit, it's just it's dead.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I don't have no more desire for it. And I'm glad, like I said, that my grandparents are dead because all people that lived through segregation right now, trust me, they have some form of PTSD.
Yeah. It's a,
And to me, to have the lack of empathy, take like a group of people for 400 years and torture them, and yes, slavery wasn't that bad. Well, they learned great things. No, no, nobody learns great things. You see that
yeah.
Django movie? There was some real life shit in that movie too.
Yeah.
Okay, there's nothing, and to just flick it out. Well, then my father sat behind white people in the bus until he was 15. So
They don't
just shut the hell
realize
up.
that it's literally last generation. It's not like super far. It's literally our grandparents.
Yeah,
For some of us great grandparents. But it's
yeah.
not like that far. It's not that far removed from us.
Yeah.
We
And I
know.
mean, maybe, yeah, there wasn't slavery no more, but verbal, mental abuse, living in fear that they're gonna come and get you, like the KKK, and hang
Yeah.
you and all. And there are again more hangings. How are all these racists straight talking out their mouth the way they're talking?
Yeah.
The N-word and all this shit. They're just having a field
Like
day right now.
Chud the Builder.
And that was the very first thing where I was like, please not Trump. He's an openly racist. Everybody's going like that trickles down from the leadership down, this racism
Yeah.
shit and all this shit. Also, good qualities trickle down. Obviously, with money, that's not a thing. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, hello. And the thing is, this the African Americans are so resilient and so intelligent. I realize, like, when you grow up in a certain situation, if you survive it, the resilience and intelligence that you have developed, it will be passed down to your children, first of all. And it outdoes anybody. That's why Black women, especially, have all this success, have all this
Yeah.
education, have all this, you know what I'm saying? It's something that you have to learn. And I think the African Americans, the new, or not new, but the young generations, they're on a whole different level. They're talking different shit these days. They know different shit. They feel worth in themselves, and they're not going to accept a whole bunch of racist crap at all. And right now, they're just sitting back and waiting for the right time, which is the thing to do. But when the right time comes, they will show themselves, and
Yeah.
they will get respect because that's what they deserve.
But
Every human
I'm
being
also
deserves
I'm also
respect.
tired of these black liberals. They're really annoying. They're the
Break it
group of
down.
people. They're like, you know, you just got to build your wealth. You just got to build your wealth. Because I did it, so you can do it too. And I'm like, you did it in a time period when buying a house was way less, and also you got lucky buying that house. Let's be honest here, dog. There's people. Let's be honest here, dog. Redlining was a
Yeah,
thing. Banks would
yeah,
district you out based on where you were currently living, and if you're living in a black
yeah,
neighborhood, you're not
yeah,
getting that loan.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's like, dog, we're in a we're in a time period where it's like we can't build wealth because the wealth there's no way to do it. There's no way to do it.
Well, it's no way. Hold, stop. I'm not even gonna lie and say that shit. Okay. There's no way to do it in their system,
Yeah,
but there is a way to do it. There is a way to do it.
Just not in their
Do
system.
not let them tell you they are the all. That is the
But-
whole thing of why it's important to control the masses'
Yeah.
mental. Because if the masses come together and decide to have a different mental,
Yeah.
the game's going to change. So, what is the most important thing? Control the mental. Let them believe they're in separate groups. Let them suffer. Let them think this and this. Let them be confused. Let them not know whether they're man, they, or them. You know, all this shit. It's all this major brainwashing and to make us believe that we're in the city. No, you can do something. And you know why you can do something? Because you're fucking alive. You have life in you. And you might not know, again, I'm saying it again, what is right now the current thing to do. But your determination, this is where I want to go, and this is where we're going to go.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm going to go, no matter what. And every day I'm going to stand up. I might not know the way for 2 or 3 years, but I'm going there. This is where I'm going. You will find a way. Because why are you even here? To struggle because of their mistakes?
Yeah.
And their emotional idiocy, what is it? Just
Immaturity.
lack of emotional, lack of empathy, true empathy, and also lack of true spirituality. Which then again, the churches
Yeah.
f off. Stop hijacking spirituality. Let people be naturally spiritual. You don't need a
Yeah.
preacher to talk to God. You don't need to be sitting at the temple is the earth. You don't need to be anywhere. You don't need nobody telling you all this shit. You talk straight
Yeah. There's
to
actually
if you choose to believe it. And that's
Yeah.
why not even wanting to address spirituality because it always comes with it. Well, the Godfather said, and Mary the Holy Virgin, or only Muhammad is the perfect prophet, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
All this shit is just all there to teach you you're not worthy. You're just not quite Muhammad. You're just not quite Jesus. Jesus was the only son. How this is stupid.
Yeah.
How you even want to believe that? I don't even realize what's going
It's
on, you know.
also
And that's also a thing. True spirituality is much different. It
Yeah.
empowers you really to be who you truly are, to
Yeah.
create value in your life, and to open up and to overcome your suffering. That's basically what it helps me to do, or help me to do every day. So yeah, I don't know, bro.
There's
You
also
can do it. Don't give up. I know
What?
the system is fucked up,
Yeah.
and you're right. In this system, you can't. But this
Well,
is also
yeah.
your reality. Young people, this is your reality. You will see what you want. Whatever society you want to see, you see that collectively again and again and again. You feel it and you will manifest it. We need you guys now. We need the young people. We need you guys because the old people, they all got to go.
Yeah. Well,
Not they all got to go, but the ones that are in control. This old system,
yeah.
it's not working out.
Well,
And just
that
listen to us. I swear to you, it's not going to work out. This old system
yeah.
keep alive. It's not going to work because these
I
are
mean,
new times.
that's why
People are
people
serious, baby.
That's why people in Texas didn't vote for Jasmine Crockett in the Democratic thing, because she obviously
No.
was not for the people. She's just like, I'm against Trump, but that was it. That was her whole vibe.
Mm.
Like she
Mhm.
wasn't like willing to stop the war in Israel. That was the one of the
Mhm.
biggest things that everyone held against her and why she wasn't voted in.
But if you have Schumer,
Yeah,
Hakeem Jeffries, right?
yeah,
And what's that other one? He's also light skinned, bald. Especially the leader
Cory
of the
Booker.
House, he's a Jew,
Cory Booker.
with Cory Booker, which is fine. I ain't got a problem with Jewish people. I do have a problem with Zionists.
Yeah,
That they think they're the chosen people and blah 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 blah. All that shit.
they just keep taking.
And I mean,
money.
he was maneuvering, doing things in the background to
Aren't
keep
they just-
supporting his Jewish thing.
Aren't they just doing money laundering?
Who is?
These APAC governors, aren't they just doing money laundering? Isn't that technically what they're doing?
How would that be?
Because they're sending money over to Israel, right? Through government like things, like American
Mhm.
tax dollars to Israel. Israel then
Mhm.
buys PACs, creates PACs to
Mhm.
give money to these senators so they can run in
Mhm.
office. Isn't it just money laundering through tax dollars and government aid?
Well, but money laundering means you making illegal black money legal. So illegal money is money that you got from drug trade, human slavery, all the shit you make, all these
I
illegal.
mean, they're stealing it from me.
You paying taxes.
No, they're stealing
Mm-mm.
it.
It's not. It is something, but it's
If
not
I was
money
paying
laundering.
taxes, I'd
I
have
think money
healthcare.
laundering always means you take money that you
Yeah, but
acquired illegally
my
and
taxes
you
should
make it white. Hmm?
also work for me. So like, realistically, they're stealing my money. To me personally, it feels like they're just stealing my money.
Well,
I don't get nothing out of paying taxes. What I get? What they do for
true.
me?
But babe, you're supporting the chosen people. That's the holy task of life.
Nah, let's nuke them.
I know, right?
Let's just nuke everyone. You know what? Let's go out in blaze of glory. Let's all go together.
Nah, bro. I still have some things to do here. The fuck? I just suffered
Yeah,
for almost 50
there's
years of a terrible childhood. I'm starting to enjoy myself. I still have
yeah.
things to do.
Jabrel's trying
So
to
you ain't
start.
no. We ain't
Jabrel's
no
trying.
nuking, nothing.
Jabrel's trying to start a new political movement.
Mhm.
He's trying to call it the alt black. Um, basically, it's just
Mhm.
dating. His whole thing is just dating a bunch of white women and like making them have his children, so he can have a bunch of black kids, and just
Yes.
basically turn the U.S. population to mostly light skinned people, and that's his plan.
Yes, that was my idea too.
So
'Cause I
he's
always thought,
and
mm-hmm.
we've coined it the alt black.
Yes,
It's
I
not the
think
alt
that's
right.
good.
It's the alt black.
Yes.
Yeah, that's his whole plan.
I mean, but it's already gonna happen anyway.
He's like, nah. He's
And you know what I
purposely.
think is funny too? All these MAGA women that have the
Yeah,
beauty update. So it's always big lips. Who has big lips?
yeah. But no. He's
But I don't know, big
purposely.
chest is not necessarily an African thing. I mean, white women, my grandma, she had big titties too.
He's purposely trying to get a bunch of black men to date black women specifically, or not
Yes,
black women, white women
white
specifically,
women, yeah.
or just
You don't even need to date them. You just
don't
need
even
to
date. Yeah, just
just stuff them up.
that's actually the real plan. Is just to pump and dump a bunch of
Yes.
white women.
I'm so sorry. I'm a woman. I should not let my son talk to that. But guys, we're just tired. We're tired of being disrespected. So this
Yeah,
is what we have to come up with some bullshit
and he's like,
to get back at you because you don't want to give us respect. Then we have to do shit like that, make you women pregnant. Come on, Isa. What the
now
fuck?
we all have to be alt black.
Stop. The what?
The alt black.
But the problem, I'm gonna tell you what is the problem with that though.
Uh,
If they don't have exposure to black culture, I had a talk with my
It has nothing. No, just, they don't. They will have exposure to black culture. They
no,
won't
I'm
have a father.
telling you. I'm huh?
They will have
The
exposure
what?
to black culture. They won't have a father. He won't be there.
But okay,
That's
I
black
have
culture.
many
It's part of the
of
culture.
these mixed people here in
Yeah,
Germany, mixed race people like me,
yeah,
that maybe the father was not in the picture. They grew up here in Germany.
yeah.
They're also racist. I'm telling you. I had an argument. I didn't get much into it.
It has nothing to.
Yassine,
No,
a friend of mine, I can take that name out, but a friend of mine, she was trying to argue with me. She's like me, mixed, that the Black Lives Matter movement is ridiculous and they shouldn't be even standing up for nothing that is their own. And this George Floyd, she really said it out of her mouth. It's nothing. It's meaningless.
yeah,
He caused that. And I didn't even want to go back because I knew this was going to be, I was going to walk out because I was like, damn.
man. I
But
wish I
me,
was
because
there.
as my grandparents, I have exposure to the culture. I know what it is. I grew up with jazz. We put to sleep with jazz music, and I lived there 20 years. And I always had a feeling, and I just have a total different understanding of it. And I just see a lot of mixed, and I hear this also from Africans then that I speak to here. A lot of times the mixed girl race, they think just like the light skinned people in
Yeah,
America, they think like they're better than anyone else. And
yeah.
and I also get that label too.
But they're
And it's
usually
just,
the funny thing is they're usually light skinned people that grew up in the suburbs. It's not light skinned people
that I
that
want.
grow up in the hood with like all of us. It's the light skinned people that grew up in the
Oh,
suburbs.
but you got them hood rats with the green eyes and the light skin that I'm paying, man.
Yeah, there's some of them, but they're just ratchet.
They
Kids,
already
so.
have this kind of category, like, and I just like, please just stop, people.
Yeah,
It's crazy, and I just think like if you grow up, your other culture, you're gonna just. That's why a lot of them just are so Caucasian, more
yeah.
than
But
You know,
Jabrel's plan is purely evil intent. There's no good intention
okay.
towards it.
He's angry.
It's
Yes.
just impregnate
Yes.
white women, and that's it. As
Yes.
many as you can. As many as you can. that's the plan,
Yeah.
and it's the alt black.
Yeah.
That's what we call it.
All right. So, are you guys working on it?
Well, he is. I'm not. I don't. I don't think. I don't think it's a good idea, just in general. Like, I personally don't
I
think it's a
mean,
good
like,
idea.
you're gonna have child support, and then if you don't have child, you're gonna have
Like,
you're going to jail.
I'm not gonna stop him, but I mean, he can do whatever he wants. He's his own
Yeah.
person, but also, I don't think it's just a generally good idea. Like,
Yeah. It's. I mean, but I totally get it. I totally get
it's
it.
all evil
I
intentions.
get why he's feeling that way though, because this. Remember, after the Trump the second time, 2 months, and
Yeah,
I swear to you, Taz, I had deep desires to become. I really thought for like, how can I become an assassin? Because nobody's doing it right. You got to be a proper assassin.
yeah.
You don't shouldn't kill regular people. You need to go after the people that
Well, at this
and
point,
put the fear of God in them a little bit. Put the fear of him a little bit. To
yeah, like what
calm their
happened.
fucking asses down.
What happened
They
with
haven't been
Luigi?
slapped down in a while.
What
So
happened
I
with
really wanted to be there, and I felt sad. I hated my kids. I hated you guys.
what happened with
I mean,
Luigi
you're adult now,
Mangione?
but the other three, I was like, why do I have you children? I have a mission, and this is not it being a single mom. I have another mission. I was, so I totally feel why he's thinking like that. 'Cause
It's like the whole
you're putting somebody against the wall, bro. What am I supposed to do?
yeah,
I gotta defend myself. You make it impossible. You want me to act like a heathen? Jesus, it's hard not
yeah.
to. But I totally get why he's feeling that way. I really do.
It's also like the
I really
Luigi
do.
the Luigi Mangione thing. It incited
Yes, I
fear
heard
to
they didn't give him his rights.
huh?
If he gets off, oh my gosh, if he gets off on a
It
technicality, that would be
seems
amazing.
like it. It seems like it.
Oh my god,
I forgot.
Luigi or the Luigi.
I found it. I found it. I
Uh,
got it. I got it. I got it. Entry means for the case. A New York judge issued mixed ruling last week, tossed some items found in Luigi Mangioni's backpack from his upcoming murder trial, but the crucial evidence will still be admitted, paving way for a strong case against Luigi Mangione. Legal experts say raising questions, some kind of defense he could mount before the jury. If prosecution had to pick and choose without regard to the law, which evidence it would want admissible in the at trial, it would be the gun and the notebook. 4 years district. I think it was something to do with his backpack. That was the whole thing. Because like
Okay.
they illegally searched his
I mean,
backpack. That was the whole thing.
he has to do time. He does. You can't. I mean, you can. It's fine. Someone had to do it, but they have to give him some time. I just don't think he should get the death penalty. 3 years?
The
Because how
trial.
many people did the
The,
CEO killed? How many people died on his watch? I hope they bring that up.
oh,
I mean, it's not a safe
I think
chance.
it
Yeah.
was like one, like 1.2 million, 3 million, well, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Because of denied claims.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he raised 1.5 million in contributions for his legal case.
Unlike, what's that other fool's name? The guy that was running around with the racist Chud,
Oh,
Chad,
Chud,
Chad,
Chud the Builder.
the mask guy or whatever.
But
I don't.
Luigi's not facing any death penalty, so
Good. He shouldn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
In New York, the terror-related murder charges were dismissed. He's still
Mm-hmm.
facing second-degree intentional murder count and weapons
Yeah.
charge for that's a state. I don't know what the federal one is.
With the murder though.
Yeah, but I don't know what they're trying to charge him with the federal case
That's so.
because there's a state and a federal one.
Mm-hmm.
Current charges face 2 counts of federal stalking, which can carry a maximum sentence of life in prison without possible parole. Which I don't think it's gonna be that.
Yeah.
But all it is 2 stalking counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, the Child the Builder craze is crazy too.
Who? Yeah.
I mean, he is going
Yeah.
to jail. Like, there's nothing around it.
Sure.
Like, there's no
No,
defense. You can't defend it.
Yeah.
Like, everyone saw the video, and it's like, yeah, he initiated the aggravation, and then also he pulled the gun before the person even
Yeah.
tried, like, throwing a punch. So it's not
Yeah.
even self-defense.
Yeah.
Like, the whole case is just out of this one.
And then he shoots himself.
Yeah, and then he also shoots himself. There's
Yeah.
another case too going on in, I think, Missouri.
Mhm.
It's a civil case between a business and a guy, and basically the business the guy had like an old Lego set, like a whole Star Wars Lego set, and it was worth approximately $200,000, and he
Mhm.
sold it to the store thinking that they were going to give it to him.
Mhm.
He hasn't gotten the payment yet of the $200,000, so then he took him to court.
Mhm.
They won the case, and they still haven't paid him.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
now this whole thing turns into a big thing where it's the owner of the owner of the store that they sold it to, or the company that they sold it to.
Mhm.
Their CEO is Mormon, and the whole police force is Mormon,
Mhm.
and so basically they're being when they tried to serve the papers, because then they try to sue him again, and then they're trying to serve the papers, and the person that tried to serve the papers got arrested because of whatever. They're claiming stalking or whatever, but it's like
Harassment, huh?
harassment and stalking or whatever, but it's
Yeah.
just it's not anything. So now it's coming down to like, oh, the whole thing is they're being
Mm.
protected. They're
Mm.
being protected
Mm.
by the police force.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even worse, I mean, I can see protection of the police force, but the Mormons,
Yeah.
that's like another cult on another level.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, so that
That's crazy.
whole thing is going down.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And you know, my thing is like, you know, in the name of God, I mean, so in the name of God,
I do bad things.
it's okay to break the law?
Yeah. In the name of God, of
Like,
course.
it makes sense because then on Sunday you give your
No,
life to
because
Jesus and he
no,
died for your sins. So technically you're not ever making any sins.
no. Well,
Because then you
technically,
go on Sunday, you say, Jesus is my savior. Yeah. You make Jesus
yeah.
your savior. He already died for all of our sins in the whole entire world. So we're not actually really making any sins anyway.
Well,
It's good.
I don't. Well, yeah, Jesus does exist in the Mormon book, but the Mormon book is weird.
Well, it's like the Bible period. I mean,
No,
the John King version, rewritten by
it's even
rewritten.
weirder. It's even weirder. It has to do with like
Really, because
aliens.
I read the Bible 3 times. One
It's
time in the school and 2 times later on in my
so it's
life.
like you know how
At
like
15, and it was so crazy to read all that stuff that was in there. The Old Testament is even crazy.
like the
New Testament.
the Mormon Bible is like
Mm.
the Bible, and it's like Bible plus. It's like an additional story that no one
Yeah.
asked for and no one knew existed until
Okay.
Mormons came around. Basically, I think it has something to do with a guy named John Smith. He found a gold
Mm-hmm.
tablet in the ground, and he said it was from Jesus or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. Yada yada yada. We move on a little further. Turns out
Uh-huh.
aliens. Aliens set down the
Ah.
tablet. It's so weird. Like I can't remember exactly everything, but it gets so weird. And it's like, oh, so there's aliens now? It's like, yeah, they're aliens. And they're forcing us
Yeah.
to wear these undergarments because God said we have to wear these undergarments. And aliens communicate with God, and then they communicate with us,
Yeah.
and they communicate with us through the tablet.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of weird. It gets weird.
Mm. I see it. Yeah, I see it now.
It's such a weird religion. I'm like, how are there so many of them?
Well, my thing is that the men can't masturbate. Are you crazy?
Nor can women.
I mean,
no one can masturbate.
but
No
that's
masturbation.
like, okay, women fine. A man, when it must be different for a man because all your life, from the time you're born, nothing's happening. Then all of a sudden, your balls grow. You start with the testosterone.
Yeah.
You're making sperm.
Imagine being
How are
on
you
the
going to release
internet
that
too.
shit without rubbing yourself to make it come out?
Also, imagine
What if
being on the
if
internet.
you choose to be like not be celibate? Not
Yeah.
have. You gotta self pleasure yourself. Even at 51, from time to time, I have to take care of my business. I
Yeah.
don't have a man that I don't go out and just. I mean, I could, but I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So masturbation is a natural part of life. I never thought that. I mean, yeah, you can have like a porn addiction and
But
masturbate the hell out of yourself,
even with like
whatever. But without masturbation, how can you survive? That
like
is so sick and wrong.
also
You're thinking, like, what happens if you're in the shower? I mean, like I said, I have penis envy, and then all of a sudden maybe it's hard because you're already excited and you ejaculate because you never take care
well
of it.
that's not
I
masturbation.
mean, how guilty must you feel? What, you gonna collect the sperm? Oh, this is supposed to be for babies. You know how
Well,
crazy that is?
that's not masturbation. That's not masturbation.
Well, that's spontaneous ejaculation.
Yeah, basically.
But what if you feel guilty about it? Because what do if you're already still feeling guilty about your
Well,
sexuality anyway, because it's only supposed to be to make babies.
you just pay the church.
Oh yeah, you
That absolves you of your sins.
admit. Yes,
You
yes, that's right.
confess, and then you pay. Then you give penance, and then you're
For
good.
spontaneous ejaculation, you got to get punished.
You get penance. Yeah.
And you see, and that's why then.
But
This
also,
is why I'm
mom,
thinking like suppressing sex in this way is not
mom,
healthy. That's when unhealthy sex habits come out.
mom. Also, think about the internet. Think about how
Okay.
much content is sexual on the internet.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Just
Yes.
Instagram alone. Instagram
Yes.
alone.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes.
And especially as a man on Instagram, it's tough.
Yeah.
Like you're not even searching for the content. You just like
Yeah.
funny video, random sexy pic,
Yeah.
funny video. And you're like,
Yeah.
dog,
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking for that. I'm looking for funny videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a weird thing.
Yeah. So yeah, that is kind of, and then to sing. I mean, you ain't got to be a hoe. I do think
Also, no caffeine.
you don't need to fuck everything in it, but if you want to, fine, you can do that. But for spiritual energy reasons, I don't like to mingle my energy with men that also mingle. There's too much mingly dingly,
Yeah,
okay?
and they're also
Unless you're kind of a little bit on my
Yeah.
level. I mean, sometimes it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. Fine. things happen. But I don't mind a celibate lifestyle.
But they're also not
You
allowed to
know
have coffee.
what?
Yeah, they can't have coffee.
I mean, it's a drug, technically.
Technically,
And I have a coffee addiction because when I don't drink coffee,
I don't. I
I
don't.
get
Cons-
headaches.
I don't consider it a drug. I consider it more of a stimulant. But
No.
drugs.
It's a drug. It's a drug. It's a drug. They
Drugs.
they classified it as a drug.
I mean,
It is a
drugs.
drug.
Every drug is technically a stimulant if you really want to be there.
Well, except for heroin, because if you take heroin, you make like this. You have drugs that's not stimulating you to do anything other than to pass you out. So I don't know.
No, but it stimulates a different part of the
But
brain.
coffee is classified as a drug. It's just legal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
alcohol's
yeah,
a
yeah.
drug technically.
Well, yeah. I just don't know how you can die from, but you could get like heart
I
condition
mean,
or
you could
something
die
from
from
doing too much
anything.
coffee.
You could die from anything.
Not from smoking too much weed. You just
Yes,
fall
you
asleep.
can. You could die from
How?
consuming too much weed. I'm pretty sure there's a mortality rate for anything. But you probably die
Okay,
from
well,
something else before you would die from the weed. Like, you wouldn't die from the weed, you would die from the smoke inhalation before you die from the weed.
or the cancer.
Yeah, like your lungs would die before you would die from the weed. Like that's
Yeah.
what it is. But you could die from anything.
I'm sorry, babe. I just got an interview.
Cool.
I'm gonna answer this call because I need a job.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. And it's Annastraße by Müller, so I get discount. And I will be only doing what you do actually, but
Yeah.
3 times a week. So we'll see. One moment. Yes, baby. You know I'm talking to my favorite oldest son. All right, come on in. But not with your hair like that. You gotta look good to be. Sorry, baby. Let's say hello verbally. He can hear you. They miss you, baby. I know you don't believe it, but
Got cooked. Got cooked. Got big chefed up.
she has like they're on vacation break for 2 weeks, so we've been cracking each other up all week. I mean, all week. It's only Wednesday.
Yeah.
And there go Taz, Nico. Jesus, look at him.
Hey.
That guy needs a haircut.
The what?
That guy needs
I
a
know.
haircut.
No, we've been doing the sprays and the curl activation shit. He
Still
doesn't
need-
want to. And this is the next story. I finally, Taz, I've been here 10 years.
Yeah.
And I finally have my black moment. Okay? Can you please go and close my door? Thank you very much. I heard you got. You heard what? Yes, I got an interview. Close my window, please. Anyway, I went to this Afro shop where last year I discovered this fan, but I didn't have the money. And I wanted to buy me a fan because it's hot here and they don't have people. And look, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's from Togo. Anyway, so I go into the shop. I was there before, but they're really rude to me a little bit. And I'm always thinking maybe because I'm biracial and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I go in. This time it was a different lady, really nice. And the barber is only there a couple of days a week.
Yeah.
And I'm standing there waiting. I already know what I want. I got my fan. Still looking around. Let me see. When you. And I was like, how long? You're the barber that's here only a couple times a week. And he breaks it down. I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, listen, what is in German called fade? What is that fade called in German?
Yeah.
And he's like, now I even forgot the word again. Abschabung oder irgendwie sowas. And I'm like, because I went to the barber and it said on the store barber. But yet when I went in and asked them to give my son a fade, they didn't know what that was. And it was like a 10-minute debacle because they didn't understand fade. And I'm like, bro, but why you say barber? Then say friseur or sowas in Deutsch. Don't say it in, if you say barber, you should know the English terminology, okay? Because otherwise you're just showing off. Why I would come to you then otherwise? I
Yeah.
could go just to a regular place. So anyway, I tell him the story. He laughed. Him and the guy in the chair that he's working on, they laughing their ass off. And he's like, oh, you're so funny, blah, 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 blah. And then he says, when I go, he says, all right, sis. He calls me sis. Ah, because that's the thing I was worried about when I come back to Germany is the black community. Usually
Yeah.
when we're in white fences, we kind of, we
Yeah.
check each other. You know what I'm saying? But there's always some connection. Even though maybe we hate each other and we do black on black crime, when it comes down to it, we hold together. And here, a lot of times, I don't see that.
Yeah.
And I just like to, when I see my black brethren in a white country, be like, peace, peace, peace. We're together.
Yeah.
But here, not so much. So for him to call me sis, my heart just melted. And I was like, thank you. I see you next time. So yeah, my son does need to get a haircut. But yeah, he just woke up.
Yeah.
It's Ferry and they're sleeping in, so that's what it is. But we usually spray it and he has a nice afro. He doesn't want to cut his hair. He wants dreadlocks. I'm like, oh,
Well,
Christ.
they're already long enough.
Yeah, but they're too white. His hair is even less curly. I don't know what his thing
Yeah.
is, but he has less curly hair than me. And my dreadlocks look like white people dreadlocks.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He just needs to get a haircut, but let
Yeah.
him, whatever it is. That's all good.
He could get
I mean,
like twists.
yeah, but that's still a lot of work. And the thing is, I have made braids for him before,
Yeah.
and then by the next day, half a head of braid, or not half, but I did some. And he takes it out. He does. So
No, I don't
it's a
mean like
thing.
braids. I mean
And
like
the only reason I'm getting away with it is because I live in Germany. I would never get away with it in America. I know.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, honestly, yeah, he would get roasted at school.
Oh!
But
Yes. But we
Yeah.
have the spray, and I found some things now. I'm spending even more money on the spray, and it's really good. It makes your hair curly and soft,
Yeah.
so it's good.
Well, I'm going to the barber today.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. And now let's do one more quick break because I have to use the ladies.
Yep.
And then when I come back, watch some funny videos?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
You heard that? That was not a blessing. I had to. Anyway, alles gut. Maybe I can. No, I can't.
Change the audio real
Let's see it
quick.
closer.
This is how I get down the stairs in my wheelchair.
That's how he gets down the stairs, man. That's how he gets down the stairs.
Oh, I just watched this thing. There was a woman accused him of breaking in the door, breaking and entering. He's a
Oh, I saw
paraplegic.
that.
You saw that shit? I was like, bro. And they arrested him and pushed him down on his chair. Jesus, that was messed up. I know it's funny, but I mean, he's like, what the fuck are you? He's like, oh, he's faking it.
Yeah, and it's like, I've been paralyzed
Anyway.
for 15 years.
And even if you saw the broad, how she opened the door, how is he supposed to kick in a door that opens? You know what I'm saying? He could. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Unless this was a different door he was talking about, but that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That was wrong.
Got another one.
Mm-mm.
Oh! Oh!
This face always.
Yeah.
This face, I like that. Also, I don't know if I sent it to you, but there's this boy. He's like an Asian guy, and he talks about the crackers. I don't know if
No.
I send. I said next time I see him again, I'll send.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not funny. I spit in wisdom,
Yeah.
Stop telling people to eat the rich. It's short sighted and ignorant. That's not how we achieve social change. If you want real social change,
I love that one.
compost the rich. Use them as a fertilizer in a community garden. If you eat the rich, you might be able to feed a family of 3, maybe a family of 4 for about 3 to 4 days, up to 7 days if you stretch it with like a soup or a stew. That's not very sustainable. That's not very helpful to many people. But if you use them as a compost and a fertilizer in a community garden, you can not only create that community garden that can be accessed by families and by communities, but you can also teach people, especially teaching our kids, about community gardens, about farming, and about late stage capitalism. All very important lessons, especially for kids. Stop trying.
Oh yes.
I also love this one comment. Will it affect the flavor of the vegetables though? I don't want my broccolis to taste all billionaire.
Oh, that one is good. Yeah.
If you think an age gap will stop your kids from arguing like normal siblings, please think again, because my son and my daughter argue all damn day. I said, boy, why do you sit there and argue with a 2-year-old? He said, you're a grown up. Why do you argue with me? If you think an age gap.
Let's pray. Lord God Almighty, your name is Jesus. You are King of Kings. You are Lord of Lords. You're the Almighty God, the all-knowing, the all-seeing, and the ever-present God. I ask you, as your humble servant, I ask you, as one anointed with the anointing of David and with the power and the spirit of the Holy Ghost, please, Lord, quickly eviscerate every black politician, those that are even lying in the hospital on their sick bed dying, those that are dying of a terminal cancer such as what Al Sharpton.
What?
Oh,
He turned so quick.
was that a real or that's a sarcastic prayer? That was not real.
I think that was real. I think that was a real player. I think this nigga's real.
Sharpton? The last remainder of whoever was left of civil rights movement? Damn, bro.
He's really
Wow.
on some demon time. I don't know why you praying to God. You
He's
should be
on some
praying
Uncle Tom shit. He's on some Uncle Tom shit. That's on
Yeah.
Uncle Tom shit. That's what that is.
He should be praying to
I always
Satan or
find it.
something.
I mean, I kind of understand self-hatred as I also from this condition. You know what I'm saying?
And why?
But
Wait,
to the part, like that's. But hating, but
Yeah.
your race. That's like
but also it's like why only black politicians?
I know.
Why not just all of them?
I mean, I can understand. Like, I mean, he's not even a politician. The Supreme Court Justice, that black nasty self-hating Uncle Tom. I can, but yeah, why only? Yeah, well,
Yeah, yeah, I don't.
he's still in the slave mentality, thinking Massa is just the savior for him.
Yeah, I
He's
guess
like
so.
Stockholm. They don't call it anymore Stockholm syndrome,
I
but that's
guess
what he
so.
has.
Oh, well.
And then always that's also the thing when I hear God. I'm sorry, but black community, I love you, but Jesus, it's like it's the white man's religion, technically.
Yeah.
And you're all so big about it, and it's like if you're not in the church, if you're in the church, automatically you get a free pass for everything. I
Yeah.
don't never get that. And how then black artists and always when they're in trouble, and then they talk about God and Jesus, and it's all good. No, that's not how that's
Yeah.
too shallow.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
I feel like there's a healthy balance. I feel like there's a healthy balance in being your man's peace. Like you gotta be his peace. Maybe can I get Be his peace, right? And then fuck him up.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Give me a kid. Give me a kid. Give me... I feel like there's a health.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Mhm. I was just talking to Liana about that. Don't hit a man with
Yeah.
fists, because if he hits back, you most likely won't be able to handle it.
All right, guess just don't.
Are you glad Wendy's has salad
Uh-huh.
for vegetarians like you? How's yours? Thank you for listening to your auntie.
You're welcome.
Can you listen to me?
Nope.
Good job. One piece. One piece, myself.
Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Do say hi.
Can I have a bite?
Have a bite of mine.
Thank you, Taj.
Yes, Queen, slay, slay.
Slay your enemies. Raise up your army.
Are you glad Wendy's has salad?
Oh, that's so funny. Mhm.
If you're watching this video and you're worried about AI taking your job, let me explain why you shouldn't be worried. Because AI can't replace a bum ass nigga like you. You're truly one of one. You're a lame ass nigga, bro. AI can't replace that, bro. You got nothing to worry about. If you're watching this
Okay.
Hey, he right about that.
Oh, but doesn't a bum ass nigga usually not even?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why AI can't take it. Fine. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
We have a problem? I don't know. Do we? Is that your hard dick? Oh, now you're looking at it. Oh, looking hard at it. Oh.
Hello. If you want to help me make more cinematic master.
I love that. Yes, that's what's up. Show that dick.
Yeah.
Pull it all out.
Wasian is an offensive term because it does not center whiteness enough. That's why I prefer the term rice cracker. Wasian.
Oh shit! Is that even a thing? Asian? What is that? White Asian?
Yeah, white Asian. Yeah.
Meaning so biracial, huh?
Yeah, basically.
I saw because you got Blasian, that's Black
Yeah.
Asian. Oh. Mm. Rice cracker. Okay.
Tell me why I'm walking on the side of Skid Row on the dead homies and I'm walking by a female and she start clutching her fucking purse. Like, bitch, you is not fucking stronger than me on the dead homies. Give me that shit. Tell me why I'm walking on the side.
Bitch, you is not stronger than me. Give me that shit. Yeah.
Are you considering the Tatooinians' financial situation with the destruction of Alderaan?
I'm not considering the Tatooinians' financial situation. I'm not considering anybody. I'm thinking about whether Naboo is able to build a Death Star, which apparently they're about 2 weeks away from completing, which is going to be bad news. That's going to be bad news for the entire galaxy. So we're going to get it taken care of. We're going to say, wow, we're going to invade Naboo and make sure that they're not doing that. Wow, what a nasty thing they would be doing.
Wow. That was good. It was so fitting too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We thought the series would go 7
Hold up,
games.
hold
Yep.
up. Back to that right quick. This was
Yeah.
not this was the Sith Lord, this role that basically twisted Anakin's mind, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was not Anakin,
No.
which then became
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
No.
That was not, yeah. And that, out of all the Star Wars movies, that second movie of the new like movies that came
Yeah.
out, that one, I liked that one the most because it showed, you know, how his mind became warped more and more and
Yeah.
more and more, fed these lies, and then to the point that he was taken over by it. It was quite and then remember when he fought like uh his what was the guy called? He fought against him and he was like with his body all laid out and shit and still holding on to this evil that he was poisoned with, you know,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
So in my case, I would think that role would be better suited for Putin or the Jewish guy, Nianatu. I still can't say it, sorry, because I rarely say his name.
Yeah.
And then Trump would be Anakin,
Yeah.
Darth Vader, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
We thought the series would go 7 games.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not because of how the team stacked up. It's because of New York Mayor Zohan Mamdani.
Yeah.
I thought this guy was all about equality. A 4-game sweep? That's not equality.
No,
you know?
exactly. Like most people, I assumed that after game 3, Zohan Mamdani, of all people, would openly call for a redistribution of points and wins. But did he? No.
Nope.
There was nothing but silence. And that's just typical politicians for you, breaking all their promises. You know, don't call on us when you need the Eagles to give the Giants a couple of wins this season. It's not happening.
Not happening.
Nope.
But you did. That's a good point there, Tony. Because if I'm Zohan Mamdani, well, you know, I would take some of the wins from the Yankees right now and just give them to the Mets. You know,
Yeah.
The Yankees are in first, Mets are in last. You know, maybe you spread out the wins a little more, then everybody's happy. You know,
There you go. That's equality. You got to do that.
you got to do that.
You
It's
gotta do
equality.
it. That's it.
Wait.
Oh, you kidding me?
What? Go.
What?
First of all, it's Zoran Mamdani, not Zohan. Also, based on that logic, shouldn't the Phillies give some of their wins to the Pirates? Or vice versa?
No, they're in different cities, bro. Makes no sense. Pay attention.
We meant New York, the city, not the state, dummy.
Yeah. Although, you know what state I'd like to see you in? Coma.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be in a state of shock when I stick my radio in your bathtub. Oh,
Yeah, can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I don't take baths.
Yeah, we know.
You didn't have to tell us, Stinky.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
We can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although you're stinking up the show, too. We thought
Oh, that was good. That was brilliant. I love that shit. Oh, with the New York accent and everything, and then the determination is like, bro, like, no doubt in their mind that this is what Sohan has to do. Mm. Oh, that was good. Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have 10 minutes with Jesus or what was it?
$1 billion.
$1 billion, something crazy like that. And folks like, man, give me the money. Me and I was talking about this, like, and I was like, bro, those who were in the faith was like, well, I walk with Jesus every day. Just give me the money. I don't need that. I ain't gonna call no names. But I thought about it and I was like, give me the 10 minutes. Cause I was like, if you could tell me what my purpose is, that's worth more than any amount of money.
True.
But then I'm not over here walking around aimlessly.
But what if you get up there and you meet with him? He was like, "Why didn't you take that money?"
That'd be crazy. That'd be nuts.
Come on, son.
That'd be crazy. You know you should.
I gave you an alley-oop.
I put you in position.
I put you and
Right.
you played yourself.
You was gonna meet
I'll see you in a few years.
Right. You was gonna meet me one day anyway.
That's real. I feel you.
Yeah, but hey, Jesus, look. You know what? I'ma see you. Go on, give me that bread. I'll see
I'm
you.
like, bro, give me the time. I'll take the time. I ain't gonna lie. I went back and forth for a minute though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I was like, Give me the time though.
But what if your purpose is something that you're not ready for?
Huh?
Oh. Oh.
Dang. Hey, you heard that, Wavy?
What?
He said, what if your purpose is something you ain't ready for?
My
But
God.
hey, see, I like the way you thinking, bro. I ain't never thought about that.
Thing, bro.
He give, whoo, that'd be crazy.
And then you come back and now you just depressed. and broke.
Yo, what do you be like? Yeah, your purpose is to be a martyr for. Whoa, time out. What? This ain't that'd be crazy.
It's too late.
It's too late now.
You had your chance.
Yo, that's crazy. Would you rather have 10 minutes with Jesus?
Oh wow. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I take the money too, quite frankly.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know if he's real. What if you get what if you get up there? He ain't even there. He ain't even there. There ain't nothing there. It's just an empty table.
Well, I'm thinking historically there was such a person. Even the Muslims write about him. They accept him as a prophet. So there
didn't
was
say a
somebody
prophet.
like that.
It
The
didn't
point
say
is
a
just, I
prophet.
don't think he died for our sins. I think he was radically against the system, you know, and taught love and taught universal love and taught like that we're all equal. You know, that was, you know, so they made a martyr out of it, but
I mean, that's why you gotta take
made
the
him
money.
white.
That's why you gotta
Yeah.
take the money.
Exactly. And because, like, truthfully, what if he tells you your purpose? I mean, that's like, you have to grow into that purpose.
Yeah. It tells
You
you
know, what
purpose,
if
you
you
ain't
already know
ready
the
for it.
purpose? Then what's the purpose of living the life? You know, it's nice to figure out your purpose and to get to that point.
Yeah.
You know,
Or what if your purpose is something
I
crazy?
mean, no, I would want to actually do talk to him though, because I would want him to confirm to me his resurrection. What really
Like,
went
what's
down? Because me, unless I was there,
but wasn't he also
I don't
isn't
I
he
don't
also
believe it.
supposed to come again? Like, isn't that the whole thing? He's supposed to come
Well,
again.
yeah, that's why I'm saying religion hijacks spirituality. The Christ consciousness is returning to earth.
Yeah.
Christ consciousness, which is empathy, deeper understanding, love, you know, not just romantic, but, you know, feeling a sense of love, a sense of belonging, a sense of community. That is returning, but not the physical, not Jesus in the body. No,
Yeah.
no, he's dead. He's been dead. Also, he didn't die for your sins. Come on, listen to this. Es macht doch keinen Sinn im Kopf. It's not makes sense to
Yeah.
think one person died for your sins. And especially remember that one, Jesus, he was white. I'm like, bro, what are you like? Just stop. Just stop. And this whole 7-day sinner or 6-day sinner, 1-day repenter, that shit don't work. You're a sinner, you're a sinner. You do fucked up shit, you do fucked up shit.
Yeah.
That's on you, bro. Or sis. That's not on Jesus. Take his name out of your mouth. And then the ones that are the most Catholic and Christian and holy are the nastiest people. Often. Not all the time.
Also, the most
But I've seen it.
judgmental. Just like
Yeah.
like you're not supposed to judge. That's not for you.
Yes.
Based off your
I
own
just
religion.
listened to you know, okay podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, there was this man, they were helping him out. He was a friend. They let him stay for a couple of months, you know, in the house because he needed a place to stay. And then he comes, and then one night after 3 months, the light, something in the bathroom, he fucked up, and he's trying to knock on their door, and he hears, and they're getting busy.
Yeah.
And they are a very sexually active couple. They're married. She's pregnant. They every day they have relations ever since they met. Once a day they do it at least, okay? And so this guy's like, so you're telling me all this time that's what you've been doing? That is disgusting. And so you're not paying rent, you're not doing nothing. You outstayed your welcome because it was supposed to have 2 months you're leaving, and it's been like 4 months or 5 months now. And he just could not. He left that place because of that, because he could not get over it that two married people have sex every day. And he was so shocked. So all this time you were doing it while I was here in your house? You're like, what are you, a Mormon? A Christian? What is this? These are two married people even. And then he wanted to insinuate like he's taking advantage of her. Why would you have sex with her when she's pregnant? I'm like, wow. So they did then ask him to leave, and of course he left because this is ridiculous. I mean, this is insanity, you know.
For me,
And
I would have just been like, yo, let's go like 50-50 on sound isolation, so I could just isolate the sound. Other than that, we good.
no, they were doing it all this time. He never heard anything. He lives like it was probably like a up in they have like
Oh
floors. So it was they was doing it, or he never found out until night to get help with the bathroom, and then before he knocked, he heard them
okay,
being
so
busy.
that's weirder. Okay,
And that's why he was so shocked. And then he left, and then the next morning they come down, and he's like, "So that's what you've been doing?" And he was like calling him out, like, "But yeah, so like even if they're not, you know what I'm saying? This
also they're married.
religious hypocrite." Exactly. But apparently, also in marriage, you only should be doing it for reproduction.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. So anyway, it was a big deal, and he did leave, and he wasn't very happy. But well, you was living there for free, and you just shut the hell up. And honestly, I would have done after that. I would have been actively fucking loudly to get him out of the house. Definitely. But anyway,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
So it's 10:30 now, baby. I have some things to do.
All right.
I thought 10:30 my time, different time in your way, and very enjoyable. Ooh, I'm back. It's raining here today.
Damn.
I'm gonna do a couple things. You go sleep? You still gonna get some sleep? Man?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll do your thing.
Yep.
What's up with the fan? Is it hot in there, Oda?
Yeah. Yeah, it gets hot sometimes.
No AC, Oda. Or the AC is only downstairs.
No, the AC's upstairs. It just barely works in my room for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think it's because my vent is connected to two other vents, so it's just like kind of soft
it doesn't reach
power.
all the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just get the softest air, and I'm like, it doesn't even fill the room.
So that's like a fan or a ventilator, or
it's a fan. It's a fan.
Oh, okay. Because I saw these things where you put ice in it.
Oh yeah. I've seen those too.
And but I don't know in America how effective. But it do sound like something, and then you always have to
Yeah.
you have to freeze it, and then
Yeah, freeze is a whole thing.
But all right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I hope you stay cool, brother. Regardless.
Yeah.
And then you have a good week, and we see each other next week.
Yep.
Okay. Stay strong. Jabril, watch the bitches, okay? Because they can be crazy. Okay. I don't want you to get into no trouble, okay? And there's also STDs out there. All right. So anyway, be safe.
Yeah.
And then I'll talk to you next week. Okay.
Yep.
Well, ciao, darling. Love you.